Yoga, do you happen to be hungry? She gave a few nods. Would you like some? Well, come here then. I'll feed you. Why does this feel lewd? Ha! Psych! Gotcha! Nom, 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 nom. I'm sorry. Sorry. Just kidding. This time for sure. Open wide. Oh, nom, nom, nom. I sense some pressure. I'm sorry, just joke. This time for sure. Here you go. Brought it to my left side. Yoko slowly moved towards the sandwich. And I moved the sandwich to my other hand. And again, I moved it to my other hand. I repeated the process 6 times. I'm just messing with you. Here. I gave her the paper bag. She should have no problem obtaining food supply herself. She started eating. Okay, later. I started walking. She followed me as she ate. So I decided to tease her. Oh, hey, Yoko. Come here for a bit. I called her over. I held her head and pressed down on the pressure point. You are the definition of healthy, aren't you? She twisted and twirled her body. I didn't let her escape. How about that? Early afternoon, I continued to bully her. I was on my way home. In the end, it was an uneventful day. Maybe because I knew about the reset. Just couldn't get myself going. And even at school, I was just not feeling it. The world was virtually empty. 8 people hardly constituted a world. An eternal summer. We were the ruins of mankind, stuck in a time loop. Or maybe we were something else. I stopped on the hill. A grove of trees on the side of the road. I remembered. Yutaka Shinkawa was gazing at the grove. I approached and spoke out to him. Something wrong? Shinkawa was sweating. It wasn't a sweat from the summer heat. He fell back. And a car came. Shinkawa! Shinkawa was hit by the car and killed. That became my trauma. Don't worry. That never happened. Oh, it's the mini truck from Tazaki Mart. The Gotti truck passed by slowly, about 30 kilometers per hour. The old man waved at me and said, "Thanks." He's a regular customer after all. I waved back. Thanks for always having that rare old-timers drinks. I couldn't say what it was due to copyright restrictions, but believe me when I say it's a legendary soft drink. He was a former train nerd, so I'm sure he extended that enthusiasm into his business. I wasn't sure how he got his stock. Anyway, Shinkawa didn't die. He was lively as ever. You straddled the line between life and death. If I hadn't grabbed your arm, that gray brain of yours would have been a gory mess on the asphalt. He was trembling. Shinkawa? He came back to his senses. He looked up the blue sky and gasped. I thought of it as a physical disability. Gunjo did accept the physically disabled, but it was only a select few. But Yutaka might have been something mental. A mental illness, now that I thought about it. In the forest. A closed space surrounded by trees. I wasn't too fond of it either. Long ago, there was an incident that broke my heart. And that was how I was kind of able to understand how Shin was feeling. Just like usual, Mutsumi wasn't around. Guess it made sense. She was dead, after all. Or was she? It was still possible that this was just one worldwide game of hide and seek. It's a stupid theory that begged the question, are you out of your frickin' mind? But I haven't been able to rule it out as of yet. Abandoning production, energy, and information to play hide and seek would be pretty crazy of itself. I kept saying they've been destroyed, but it was more like they disappeared. Guess that explained why sweet old Mutsumi hadn't shown up. The house didn't have the sense of family after all. It was faintly there before, but now it was completely gone. I took a peek at the sink. 3 tomatoes floated in a wash bowl. Tomatoes. What I saw took me by surprise. I didn't put them there. I wasted no time eating them. They were fresh. The juice from the tomatoes spread throughout my mouth. They were so good I couldn't stop smiling. Anyway, there was no food in this house. Mutsumi always brought us ready-made food on our way home from work. It was rare that she had time to cook, so she rarely kept ingredients on hand. Come to think of it, potatoes were the only thing I ever remembered seeing. I saw a note on top of the desk. You will need to go out for dinner. It must be Yoko. She's trying to bait me with food. Clearly. Like that would ever work on me. Off I go. I had to leave. I lit a candle. I wrote in my diary. I wrote in detail. For next week. It was Wednesday. Newton laughed from his grave as I followed his laws of physics and headed to school. I walked up the hill. It was as steep as ever. Progress was slow. I finally reached flat ground. I suddenly felt something. A premonition. My senses tingled. My body moved faster than I thought possible. I looked back. Nobody there. I was so sure that I had felt eyes on me. Nanaka. She hadn't shown up since I went to the shrine. She knew what was happening to the world. Then why didn't I look for her? Maybe because I wouldn't find her? Nanaka would never be found. Never. I was so sure of it. The gate was made to contain people. It made me feel uneasy just looking at it. Why was it designed this way? It was made to keep people safe. Well, it was a semi-isolated facility after all. Not to worry, all of the dangerous people were gone. There were only 8 people left in the whole world. Normal townspeople were gone, too. So, there was no one left to hurt. That's enough self-deprecation for now. The gate was wide open like a gaping jaw. I went through. I moved my luggage to the classroom. Oh? Toko was nowhere to be seen. I thought she would have been here. She was always by the window. But there was no sign of her today. I felt uneasy. Maybe it was best to just go with the flow. At least that's what I thought at the time. I put my bag down and roamed the school. It was the first time in 3 days that nothing strange happened. But in reality, I didn't know how many times I had been in this situation. I made my way down to the first year classroom. Maybe Mikiri Duo would be there. No one was around. Their bags were on their desks. They'd been here. Guess they're elsewhere in school. Come to think of it, the school was at the halfway point between Kiri and Miki's houses. School was the ideal place for them to meet. For whatever they want to do. I looked out the window. I saw the pool. Huh. They were having fun. They looked happy. I heard their faint voices. Was the sight filled with happiness. What kind of a rule is that? My lips bent into a bitter smile. They sloshed around and splashed each other. It all seemed so innocent. My heart fluttered. My heart skipped a beat. The innocence. presence moved my heart. I felt my heart warm and open up. I don't just mean my physical heart, but my emotional state as well. Made me happy. The sound of water splashing. Endless laughter. It was a tender reminder of the good times. A glimpse of the gentle side of the world. I thought I'd write about this in the journal. I didn't want to forget this feeling. Watching those two play made time fly. Oh, hello, Skinwalker. I see you're up. Happy New Year's, I guess. This is Cross Channel. How the hell do you not know about Cross Channel? What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Tomoki was there. He was peeping into the nurse's office. Tomoki! When I called out to him, his back jolted in surprise. Because I finally got 2 SSR. I swear to God, if this is about your... You know what? I don't care anymore. Enjoy your BL games or whatever bullshit you be on. Now I didn't know you were at school. Oh? Why all the way over here? He mumbled. How goes your peacekeeping efforts? Well enough for now, I suppose. Just have to hold on for a week. Just talking to myself. Got business in the nurse's office? Why did he stutter? I can see that you're hiding something. Nurse's office, Tomoki, after school, virgin. The conclusion that these four things lead me to is... it was time to play detective. Perplexing. Times like this call for meta reasoning. Multiple world elaboration reasoning skill. This technique allows me to think of the infinite possible choices for a situation and choose the best one. Just like a quantum computer. I'll need sugar to activate that sort of thought process. Please give me snacks. Give me gum. Give me chocolate. That's my emergency supply for when my blood sugar levels drop. Diabetes. I got the beatus. Call Liberty. If anyone had food right now, it would be him. And actually now, Tomoge himself was food. What the hell? That's what I'm asking. You really did have gum and chocolate. You're really something, aren't you? This should satisfy my oh so special brain. Gum and chocolate. Must shove them both into my mouth. Ew. Tomoki, I get it. Fucking gum and chocolate? Ugh. Oh. Oh, that's fucking nasty. Ugh. They taste good together. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, up to this point, I was trying to side with you, bro. But now I'm turning into a voice in your head that's like, what the fuck is your problem, bro? He was shocked. Going back to my line of reasoning. Are you injured? Huh? He left. I swallowed the gum and chocolate. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Nasty. The fuck is wrong with me? I was the type who liked to eat gum. Bro, what the fuck? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Seemed like his heart was sick more than anything. The nurse's office. Blaze felt empty without a nurse, often having a strong tone, with enormous fun bags and glasses. The nurse's office without a nurse was with enormous fun bags and glasses like an expensive piece of sushi with no fish. As of right now, the likelihood of seeing the nurse with enormous fun bags and glasses was 0. Yoko was there in her place. Put on some glasses and a white coat. She disappeared near the bed and returned with glasses on. That was too quick. Why the bed? And then, from the school nurse's locker, there was a white coat inside. She came back. She delivered exactly what I asked for. And she did it in under 10 seconds. Okay. There was no way I could ever disapprove of this. Same me, same. And it wasn't like her fun bags were fun size either. Yoko as a school nurse in a white coat. She's not a real doctor. Don't let her touch your balls. Same with Dr. Mario. No, please. You're not a certified proctologist. Oh! This wasn't so bad. I've been conquered because of our long relationship. Enough with the cosplay. Why are you here? Mimi? You treated her? I fixed my gaze on her. Rare for you to voluntarily help someone else like that. I see. She was right about that. I pinched both of her cheeks. But I'll tease you either way. I kneaded her pretty face like clay. But she didn't really resist. She didn't know how. Normally, she just rejected or ignored. Take that and that. Your cheeks sure are soft. It's your fault for having cheeks. Enough playing around. So, will our injured patient pull through? That's good to hear. Looked like she was breathing normally. She didn't seem to be in pain. She's sleeping well. I pushed the hair from her face. She purred like a cat. Adorable. Moved my hand to another place. Crap! Grr! Yoko grabbed me by the wrist. She had the grip of a grown man. What are you doing? No. You know me that well. As I thought, the whole world was a metagame. Damn you. Though I am no match for her in close combat. How about this? I made the mistake of thrusting my free hand towards Yoko's chest. Yoko's eyes were brimming with confidence. Who cares? Even if it was a trap. Nothing will stop me! My left hand grabbed her breasts. She showed no indication of dodging or blocking. It's all according to Keikaku. What? She played us like a fiddle! This feel. Could it be? Uh. Uh. Say what? So soft. They were close. They felt unbelievably soft. My wisdom faded away. Oh, my Sophia. Touching something so soft yet firm was degrading my wisdom. The meatier the body, the faster the degradation. Such a sophisticated object. My mind is falling apart. Next thing I knew, both of my hands were on her breasts. I've been seduced. Totally seduced. Misato woke up. She struck a karate chop and separated the object in my hand. Yes! She thrust her finger at me. Wonder if there was a red suspension. But she's got such sophisticated assets. She scythed her arm with a strong gesture that could have taken my head off. Are you okay? Yoko saved you. Then who? Tomoki. That's why he was there. He is super shy, you know. Hello? Since when was it now? Both of them stopped talking to each other. Tomoki was in the club room. Mimi was in the broadcast room. It was rare for them to be in the same room. Anyone would perceive it instantly. The reason, though, remained unclear. Weird vibes amongst us all. The next thing I knew, Yoko had disappeared. Yutaka Shinkawa was full of energy, pretty much all the time. He had quick responses. He was a snappy conversationalist too. He was always up for whatever. One day, that Shinkawa said,
メイがさ、やっぱ軍場行くんだけどさ、いろいろ教えてやらんと。
My struggle began. Apparently, she was super cute too. The struggle intensified. It was all jealousy and envy. When those two lined up, you could hate almost anyone. It's human nature. I didn't, though. Since the next thing he said brought a greater shock to me.
本気で妹みたいなもんなんだよ。同居してるし。
He was living with a cute, non-blood relation sister figure. I also heard later on his parents were almost never home. I do believe they usually call that situation cohabitation. Now, the two of them were coming to Gunjo together.
おう、メイのことも紹介してやるよ。大したもんじゃないんだけどな。あんま期待すんなよ。
Not that big a deal. I did meet her later.
じゃあ紹介すると、こいつがさくらきり。家族みたいなもん。
I believe they usually called this a bolt out of the blue.
どうした二人とも黙っちゃって。もしかして二人とも照れちゃってるのか？おいおい、キリはともかく大地。こんな山猿に照れる必要ねえって。
豊か、うるさい。さくらきりです。
Tai Chi Kurosu. I bowed awkwardly. I've heard about you. She was the girl that axe kicked me. If I remember correctly, we had parted as sworn enemies. I could see no trace of goodwill in Kiri's eyes. Indeed, they were merely scornful.
こちらもいろいろと噂聞いてます。
Is that right? Full of nervous tension, I lifted the teacup to my lips. Ah, this tea is so sweet. It's like pure sugar. Oh my, it's so gritty. Such unique texture. Tough crowd. The comeback was a kind of affection to some extent.
つうか、ナチュラルに砂糖じゃん、それ。
I appreciate it.
何でも手当たり次第にセクハラをしてらっしゃるとか。
そうなんだよ、こいつやることすんげえの。かなりビビるよ。
Well, I'm not sure harassment would be correct. It's my way of showing my sexual interest in a lovable and friendly way.
そういうのセクハラって言います。
Huh. Is that so? I could feel invisible knives slicing me at ribbons.
嫌がってる子もいますよね。
Oh, if they really don't like it, I desist. I can certainly tell when someone truly dislikes it.
じゃあ、みゆきはセクハラを望んでいるんですか？
Oh, well, I guess she doesn't. Of course, that's all on the surface, milady. The mouth may lie, but the body never does.
最低。
That's right, help me. I cried out with my eyes.
やべ、整理始まった。俺ナプキン買ってくるからその間二人で話しててくれよな。
What the fuck?
いて。
Stay, please. I'm begging you.
私にはみゆきがスカートをめくられたがってるとは思えないんです。
Is that so?
だからクロス先輩のしてることはどうかと思います。
In fact, she was rather desirable. The kind of girl who really drew me in. I relaxed a little. I decided to get serious with her. Sakura, you have a sense of justice, don't you?
それが何か？
Oh, no, nothing bad. I mean, people like you are necessary.
おっしゃる意味がわかりません。
I'm not making fun of you. It's just that I've never been around anyone like you.
そうですか。
So, how's Gunjo so far?
どうと言いますと？
Well, now you're in a class with different types of people. Some who can't talk, or in their own world, or go crazy all of a sudden. All of them, one way or another, are unable to adapt to society and were sent to Gunjo. Everyone there is an outsider of society. That includes you and me too. Can you hold an actual conversation with any of them? Could you consider any of them a friend? Or even if you do talk to them, you never know what will set them off. You'll never feel safe. Like, there's a guy in my class. If he hears the sound of glass breaking, he'll suddenly violently attack people.
さっきの話とどう関係があるんです？
You preach to me about justice. You talk to me as a person with common sense.
そういう意味では。
You did. You didn't like the way I acted, and you pointed it out. You felt that it needed to be fixed. That's not really a common way of thinking it, Gunjo. I can't tell if you're just slow or if you're actually sharp enough to see who I really am. But for the first time in a while, I feel like someone is treating me like a human. So, about Miyuki. That whole thing is complicated. I don't know all the details, but apparently if she gets too lonely, her symptoms appear. It's called external agnosia? The world starts to go hazy, like she's on a bad trip. She could even be a danger to herself. Did you know?
いえ、
I have a feeling she's going to be transferred.
移動というのは？
Sent to a proper hospital.
それって。
I mean, at school people always get lonely, and since everyone here is caught up in their own problems, nobody can look after her. The thing Miyuki hates most, being alone, it's everywhere. Kunjo is filled with empty spaces. The reason she's in the broadcast club is because it's a group of people still keeping it together. That's kind of why we still go on as a club. Since there aren't really any other clubs anyway. It's hard to make friends, but you can't live without making any. Do you know why?
いえ、
They're necessary to maintain our hearts. I became friends with Yutaka. It's a good thing. I wanted to become friends with Miyuki, but I guess I went about it the wrong way. But I was just trying. It's the only way I know. I guess I'm just caught in my own cleverness.
じゃあセクハラしてたのってわざとですか？
I have my own motives. My hold on reason is abnormally tenuous. But I could still act on my intentions. I just wanted to be a part of a fun memory for her. I took the pot from its cozy. Everyone wants some kind of connection. Not just us. Everyone does. Cell phones, internet, letters, friends. They're all a way to connect, right? Someone is out there. So they send their messages, information, and signals. I don't want to think that the people I come in touch with are empty inside. That's why I sexually harass people, and will continue doing so. No matter how much you try to stop me, I will never stop. I drank my cup dry. If you want to stop me, try. Try kicks. Try arm locks. For me, even that is a way of connecting with people. I don't mind. You might not be too fond of it, though. I see. That was good. I'm glad that she couldn't be fooled so easily. Huh? Yeah, I'm Taichi Korosu. What an awkward meeting. Okay, then. Well, it's about time to go, since Yutaka's asleep, too. Oh, and if you'd like a bit of a change in life, just come by the broadcast club. But if you do come, you'll be a target. That's the condition. Keep that in mind if you decide to come. Yuki had disappeared in less than a year. Later, Kira became friends with Miki, and the two of them joined the broadcast club. My mind flew again, and I remembered record that time in detail. Oh, you came.
おいっす。どうも。
Flowers.
それは
Their stage name. You've got to have stage names in this club. We've all got them.
またそんな嘘が。
Tomoki is the immoral. Sakuraba is Mr. Vigilance. And I'm the love aristocrat.
本当ですか
But of course.
それで会話してみてください。
Hey, immoral, how's your sister complex trouble? You still the ever-loving sister lover?
シスコ
黙ってくれ。
He was pretty particularly attractive or something.
愛貴族だけに愛に死ぬのか。
Need I or love to die and meet my dear Mommy at heaven?
ほら、暴力は定額ですよ。
あ、うん。
I thought I was going to die.
自業自得なんだ。
Oh, what's with the wilting daisy act? The broadcast club is really only a pretend club.
またそんなことを。
As our beloved third years move on to greater things and you first years fill the void, Mr. Sakuraba has great hopes for you.
ああ。 今日はみんなに柿の種の教訓を話したいと思う。
These nuts got 'em. Haha, good one, Teach.
指復活しますよ。
柿の種にピーナッツ入っているものなら知っている。 そのピーナッツが許せないというやつは意外と多い。
All right, well, we've been going on for about an hour, so you know what time it is. I think I'll wrap the game up here. Happy New Year's, everybody! This has been Cross Channel. As always, appreciate people checking out the lives, people that tune in for the VODs. Go check out Shinichi Animations if you haven't already. You know, and then I guess personally, if you want to vote, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, hit that notification bell, whatever you want to do. But that's all up to you. Other than that, I'll see y'all out there, and take her easy. Whatever you do.